There is something called a recipe for success. I'll give you an example. I have studied meditation to some extent, and I have discovered that different people have different kinds of meditation practices that work for them. Take Hillary Clinton, for example. She practices meditation. She says that the meditation she practices is breathing meditation, so she focuses on her breath. Then take Ray Dalio, billionaire investor. He says the meditation he practices is transcendental meditation, not breathing meditation like Hillary Clinton, but transcendental meditation. Then take Arianna Huffington, Oprah Winfrey, and Deepak Chopra. They practice mindfulness meditation, where they are just thinking about the present moment. So you have three classes of people, and they practice three different types of meditation. And you have even more people that do other types of meditation. So every human being I have studied has a success model. I'm saying this because if you find your success model, regardless of what happens in the society, in the economy, you'll find out that you are succeeding because you have found a success recipe. What do I mean? I'll give you an example. For Kobe Bryant, one of his success recipes is waking up very early in the morning, very early at 4 a.m. in the morning to practice for hours, shooting about 500 free throws, just practicing. That's one of his recipes for success. For Warren Buffett, he says one of his recipes for success is reading for at least 5 hours every day. Reading for at least 5 hours every day. But that is his own recipe for success. For Oral Roberts, the great evangelist, he says, my recipe for success is praying in tongues, interpreting what I say, and then sowing a seed. Before I do anything major, I pray in tongues, I interpret it to be sure I'm supposed to do that, and then I sow a seed towards it. That's his own recipe. But guess what? When you study other men of God, you find out that their recipe for success is different. For somebody like Pastor Adeboye, he says his recipe for success are the 3 H's: humility, hallowing God, and holiness. That I will succeed as long as I remain holy, I hallow God, and I stay home. That's his recipe for success, the 3 H's. Every human being has his own recipe for success. And I'm saying to you, what is your own recipe for success? Have you found your success recipe? Have you found your success formula? I'll give you a tale of 2 men of God. For Pastor Adeboye, who was a strong admirer of Kenneth Hagin, fasting is one of his recipes for success. Fasting, especially prolonged fasting, 40-day fast regularly. Guess what? Kenneth Hagin only fasted 5 times in his 50-year career. Only 5 times. He lived a fasted life, so he ate every day minimal food, but he fasted only 5 times. When you compare that to Pastor Adeboye, you see a gulf. One is addicted to a lot of fasting, one is not. So I'm saying to you that every human being has a recipe for success. What is your own recipe for success? For philosophers like Mark Twain, they love to go on long walks. That's when they got their best ideas. That's their recipe for success. So walking was it. For a lot of people, exercise is part of their success recipe. What they do on a daily basis. For some people, it's exercise. For some people, they practice what we call gratitude. They write down about 7 things they are grateful for, and they do it every day. It's part of their recipe for success. What is your recipe for success? I hope you find it. I hope you face it, and I hope you flourish in it. Do have an amazing day. Bye for now. Hi there, I'm Adekomi Olusonya, publisher of